Life is always expressing. Life is everywhere. Life wants to express through you. You can't figure it out. Become childlike. And in the moment of connection, that intimate at one minute with pure spirit, whatever name you choose to call it, the filters dissolve. You're born again into a wider expanse of your real nature. You feel loved and taken care of because essentially you are. And the benefit of that is you're not figuring out anything. You're not mentalizing anything. You're not intellectualizing the spirit. You're spiritualizing the intellect. Something else unfolds for you. And now you don't have to memorize anything. You can live life, and what you need to know, you know when you need to know it. It's called the power of recall. There's memorization that's from your brain, and then there's recall, which is from your soul. Your soul knows everything. And in the moment you think not, you'll recall what you need to know when you need to know it. Your memory might fail you, but not your recall, because that's from your soul. So when you're still, you're quiet, you're connected, you can recall everything you think you forgot. You can recall. If you want to recall some past lives, go ahead, but make sure you're living this one. You want to recall whatever it is that you need to know in a given moment. You open yourself up and you receive the wisdom and the knowledge and the intelligence that is everywhere. And it will guide you. It will direct you in a language in a way that you can understand. There is a difference between recall and memorization. If you remember something, if you commit something to memory, you may not understand it. But if you understand it, you don't have to memorize it. It just becomes a part of you. It's called embodiment. It's called realization. It's called revelation. It's called insight. It's called aha. You know it because it's you. The benefits of the childlike nature are fantastic. You don't have to preempt yourself. You don't have to live in the future. You can live your life in this moment. Oh, just consider this moment. This moment right now, surrounded by beautiful people. Consider this moment right now, surrounded by practitioners that are praying for you right now, simulating the presence of God that is always operating on your behalf. Consider this moment right now. Wonderful musicality is moved through this sanctuary. Prayer, meditation, sacred silence. Consider this moment. Take a deep breath. Consider that your body right now is metabolizing oxygen and nutrients and releasing waste. And consider this moment with no anxiety whatsoever, childlike right now. No anxiety, no worry, no doubt, no fear. Right now, consider this moment. You have right now stopped the aging process. You might have to do a little anti-gravity work. But right now, you've stopped the aging process. You're not in the future. You're now. You're right now. Your need is met. Now, why not carry this into this moment? Now, why not carry that into this moment? Now, why not carry that into this moment? Why not carry that into this moment? Why not carry that into this moment? And allow for that virus of separation of the mind to die of neglect. That virus of separation. And the virus of that's been planted by malicious hypnotism to keep you in fear all of the time, so that your creativity is diminished, so that you will become a consumer and not a creator. Why not in this moment live moment by moment, so that the benefit of the childlike nature is such a spontaneous goodness that you shock yourself as to the brilliance that flows through you, and the intelligence and the creativity, the joy, the power, and that you're willing to go for it in terms of its expression. Breaking all the rules if necessary. Creating new rules. Rules that match the inner being as connected to the presence of God, and allowing the rules of the day to be what you step on into excellence, to express the fullness of your saturated soul with so much golden light that you cannot help but smile and not even know why you're smiling. You can't even and be happy. You don't even know why you're happy. To be in joy, not even know why you're in joy. And we're not talking about being silly all the time. Now, I will admit I am silly, but that's me. But we're not talking about you all being silly all the time and having a grin on your face. Sometimes it's focused, it's silent, it's a wonderful focused awareness, but inside, a joy. Inside, a happiness. Inside, a completeness. The benefit, the fruits of your childlike nature is that you begin from a state of completeness, a state of fulfillment, seeking to express, rather than a state of incompleteness trying to fill yourself. The childlike, the fruits of the child is whippy, whoopee, oh my God. We get to. So you begin with completeness. You begin with fulfillment already. And now you get to go out and have a vibrational match with that dynamic fulfillment and express yourself rather than the filters of separation in which you have to begin with incompleteness. The image and likeness of God, you get to create the same way God created. God does not create through a sense of incompleteness and loneliness. God created through ecstasy and bliss, a deep sense of fulfillment and oneness that blasted universes, galaxies, solar systems, planetary systems out of a deep sense of fulfillment of expressing its infinite nature. And guess what? You get to doing the same thing, but you got to be like a child. Don't believe what I'm saying. Don't agree with what I'm saying. Don't disagree with what I'm saying. Don't trust. Don't distrust. Don't memorize it. Move into that childlike space of a prayerful playing vibration and catch it in consciousness so they can metabolize in your being and change the filters of your awareness so that you can begin to see for real the way it really is. Light everywhere. Love everywhere. Beauty everywhere. Joy everywhere. Oh, be ye as a child. Come with me into the realm of ever-expanding good. Lift your frequency and vibration. Declare and decree, this is a great day. This is a wonderful moment. Everything is going my way. Wonderful things are occurring. That's all that I see. It's all that I feel. And even in the moment in where there's a dissolution of an old paradigm rolling up right in front of us, and the unfoldment and evolution of a new paradigm emerging right in the midst of us, we shall not be fooled by fear. Fear not. It is God's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. We'll just look at the decay and the decadence dissolving and give it a good burial. And step into the light of a greater understanding of an emergent field of more good than we can mentally comprehend, but we can understand from total recall of the soul. This is why you're praying. And then every insight is a homecoming. Every revelation is a homecoming. Oh, I remember. Oh, yes. This is familiar. Yes, I get it. Oh, yes, I've never been born. Oh, yes, I've never died. Oh, I get it. Oh, I was blind, but now I see. Woo! Come on. You can scream. It's all right.